Well, you know, I love telling this story because when we started DASA back in 2016, we were looking out there for what type of body of knowledge or what type of, you know, information, what was out there that we could tell us how to do DevOps. And what we discovered, unlike other software or software development methodologies or best practices that were out there was really no body of knowledge to tell you how to do DevOps. If you think about things like ITIL with those 5 books, when they came out and how they helped tame the wild, wild west of the IT community, and you think about things like TOGAF or COBIT that had information that you could readily adopt and grow on, it wasn't out there for DevOps. Now, don't get me wrong. There were some fantastic books out there. Things like The Phoenix Project by Gene Kim, books like the DevOps Handbooks, and more that were available out there, but you had to go out, your teams had to read. I remember in the early days talking to some of the folks that were already well equipped, existing enterprises, well equipped in their DevOps journey, but they had to do all that research and reading and learn everything themselves. And for us, recognizing that huge hole, that's why we built the DASA DevOps Competence Model, based on 4 skill areas and 8 knowledge areas. And the reason that we built the competence model and we look at those 4 skill areas and those 8 knowledge areas is to give them that skill and knowledge that they need. But think about the skill areas, which is really incredibly important. Things like courage and team building and DevOps leadership and continuous improvement. Understand you have to have courage if you're doing something for the very first time within your organization. If you're that one business unit manager that says, you know what, we're going to try this DevOps way of working. Not only do you have to have courage, but you have to have leadership to say, I believe this is what our organization, what my team needs to do to be able to deliver the quality of services and meet and exceed the expectations of our customers, continually improving, continually delivering on the things that we need to do to be successful, and also that team building, bringing a team together, understanding that they're responsible for that service, for that product, and making sure that they're absolutely ticking every single box that they need to delight their customers. The other aspect of it is the knowledge areas. As you look at your people and your teams, they need to become more T-shaped. Subject matter experts are going to have a seat at the table because they're needed, but they also need to broaden their skill set. They need to know more than just knowing about how to program or how to be a security expert or how to focus on the business value of what's happening in their organizations. They need to broaden their skills so that they can share with the team and support the team in terms of meeting the requirements that they have to get a product or service updated, to get a product or service delivered on time, to make sure they're meeting those requirements, those promises that they've made to their client. And that's why I love DASA and our members love it, because this competence model that we have built helps them get their teams, their people ready to run.